The editor's very simple at the moment, so there are not too many menu options, but I'm going to take you through each of the buttons at the top of the screen just to show what they do. So the first button opens up a settings dialog. There are only two preferences that you can change. So the first one shows types. So if I get out of the preferences just by clicking anywhere outside, then it's a little bit faint, but that's added just a sort of ghost of the type next to each of the ports in your model. That may be useful if you want to sort of keep an eye on the types as you're developing the model to see what it is, what the type of the port is that you're working with. Going back to the preferences, the second one is to show the fully qualified name of the functions you're working with. So by clicking that, you can see the module name as well as the function name in the top of each of the blocks. Just to point out that these settings get saved in your local storage, so if you refresh the page it should remember the preferences that you've chosen. And if I come back and just turn both of these off, then we'll carry on. So the next button is the save button. So after you've made a model and you're happy with it, you should be able to click save, and again it will use local storage. You can give your model a name, so we will just call this My Hello and press save. Then if you click on the next button, which is the models, you can see all of your saved models. You can also open this up to delete any of your saved models, and you can also load some demos using this this menu as well. So if I open up one of the other models and then you can go back, or if I now open up one of the demos, you can see that gets loaded up as well. The next button along is reset. If you press reset, it gets rid of everything and takes you back to a blank model so that you can start on something afresh. Now if we go back and load up one of our demo models, the next button that you've already seen is the compile button. So when we press this, it should take the model that we've defined and compile that code and send back over to you the HTML with the JavaScript in it. And once that comes back, you get the buttons, or you get the result of your program that you can then see in the editor. And also on this you can then see the code if you want to have a look at the Elm code that was generated based on your model. So the final button is once you've made a model that you like and you would like to share it with other people to show what you've been working on, you can just click the share button and it should then generate for you a link that you can send to someone else, and when you click on that link, when they click on that link, they should be able to load up the editor with your model directly in it. So hopefully that will come back with the model. And there we go. So that's all of the different menu options.